Hello, let us have a look about the concept of two-dimensional array, how the values are stored inside the memory. Now, in case of our memory, the two-dimensional arrays are stored in two different orders. One is called row measured order and another one is called column measured order. So, in our memory, actually our memory is represented as one-dimensional array. So, as if I have a matrix that is of two-dimensional value, assuming the number of rows are 4 and number of columns are 3. So, in case of row measure order, so every row 3, 4, 1 will be stored, assuming 3 is here, 4 is here, 1 is here. Then next row 5, 6, 2 will be stored. Next 2, 4, 2, 4 and 8 will be stored, and this way all the values will be stored, and this form is called row measure order. In case of column measure order, the values will be stored like this: first 3, 5, 2, 7, 3, 5, 2, 7, 4, 6, 4, 9, 4, 6, 4, 9, okay, and this way all the values will be stored. Then 1, 2, 8, 11. So, all this way all the values will be stored in our memory. Now, how we can able to know the base address of a particular location? Now, in this case, consider this is an this is a two-dimensional matrix, and this two-dimensional matrix, it is nothing but int some array. Say for example, name is A. This is 4 by 3. That means 4 rows and 3 columns. So, here if we start the index of row from 0, so this is the first row, this is the row 0, row 0, row 1, row 2, row 3. This is column 0, column 1 and column 2. So, 3 value, the index of 3 value is 0 0, index of 4 is 0 1, 0 2, 1 0, 1 1, 1 2. So, this way all the values will be stored. Now, if I want to know, the value at, say for example, this particular value, this is 0 0, 0 1, 0 2, 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 2 0, 2 1, 2 2, and this way all the values are stored. Say for example, I want to know the address of this value. I want to know the address of this value, this 4. Now, how we can able to know? So, this is what, if I consider this is row 0, row 1, row 2. So, this is column 0, column 1, column 2. So, 4 value is nothing but this is the array A. I want to know which address I want to know. This is row 2 and I want to know the column at 1, 2, 1 value. So, how we can able to know? So, have a look. If I want to, this is, and this 4 is a number of rows and 3 is number of columns, 3 columns, 4 rows and 3 columns. So, to know the base address of this location, that means I have to, this is the 4, I have to traverse all these elements. What are the elements? These elements I have to traverse. How many elements? 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 1, 7. So, what is it? How we can able to know is it, but how many rows I want to traverse? I have to traverse 2 rows. I have to traverse 2 different rows, 1 row and 2 rows. Each row there are how many elements? There are how many elements? 3 elements, and then I have to go for 1 column value plus 1 column value, and this will be the total number of elements that I have to cross to get into the size of each element. The size of each element, S is defining the size of element, plus the base address of the array. Now, how if we calculate this, have a look. So, 3 to the 6, 1 7, into S, 7 into S, S is 2, as integer is occupying 2 bytes of memory. So, it is 14 plus base address is 100 here. I have started from 100. So, it will be 114. So, if we try to draw the formula from this, so the formula will be for this A of I and J, so this is I, this is J, so this will be I into number of columns, this is C, plus what value? The J, that is 1, the J, this total value multiplied by size of each element plus base address. So, this is the case of the index is starting from 0 0 and index is starting from 0 0 and we are having the base address as this, the base address of the array. Now if the index start from 1, this is from 1 to n, index is starting from 1 to n. So, here index is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and till n. So, whatever, this is the index, 0 is the index. Okay. Now, if the index is starting from 1, then what will be the value? A of ij, what is the base address of A of ij? Then we can get the formula like this. So, I minus 1, this into the column plus j minus 1, the whole into size plus base address. This is the case of the row measured order. We have stored the element in row measured order and considering the index is starting from 0 to n, index is considering starting from 1 to n. Now, if we have the another scenario, if the elements are stored in column measured order, then how we can do it? If we and store the column measured order, if we store all these elements in that form, so in that case we will have A of I and J. So, in this case again the base address plus so the elements are stored like this. If I have to reach 4, then first column number of into number of rows plus number of row values. So, this number of elements I have to traverse. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements I have to traverse. So, in this case we will have, so here the matrix is, this is row and this is column. In this case this will be plus, j into number of rows plus I, this whole into size. So, this will be the case for the index start from 0. If the index start from 1, then just we know this will be j minus 1 into row plus I minus 1, the total into size plus this is plus base address. So, this is from index starting from 1, index starting from 0. Okay. So, if you have any queries, please write in the comment section.